unnecessary chaos and turmoil and damage.
It's a roller coaster life. Our son's almost 18 and you don't get a day off. It's every single day, 24/7, 365 days a year. He was born 3 months premature with cerebral palsy. He needs, full assistance. My wife's his full-time carer. He'll need full-time care for the rest of his life, so he's with us forever.
Me and my wife have only been
Generally speaking, we're quite positive parents. We do
3 years.
everything for him.
And so I guess you would probably look at me and go, boy, you don't have realistic. I've had days where I've watched my wife in tears, family members not be able to deal with such a severe change in me so quickly.
Yeah.
Have you felt that isolation, either of you?
Look, we have. If we said no, if any person with disabilities or carers of people with disabilities told you that they didn't feel lonely, they'd be lying to you. People with disabilities or carers of people with disabilities, I think, are the most ostracised people in the community, along with the elderly and the uneducated or people, who are sort of poorer. We feel very isolated, quite lonely. Most people don't understand. A lot of people don't give a damn. That's the truth. But, we're quite positive and we just go along. We're responsible for our son. He didn't ask to be born, but, he's our life. We've got 2 older children, but, we live for him and we're responsible for him.
And his cognitive abilities?
He's very intelligent. I assume that he understands everything.
So even talking in third person like this without involving him is almost disrespectful in itself in some ways, after knowing how I felt. Because 3 years ago I couldn't even feed myself or shower myself. I've actually improved. If you can describe someone in Parkinson's in last stages, but doing it in reverse. How has it affected your marriage? I mean, going through it, I'm sorry.
No, look, I understand your question.
I'm sorry.
Look, we've been married for 24 years, so already that is a testament in itself. He's almost 18. He was born our 3rd son, so for 18 years we've gone through to hell and back every day. Families with kids with disabilities actually account for divorces, but after 18 years we're still happily married. We've got our ups and downs like everybody, so how has it affected our marriage? If anything, it's strengthened it. Sometimes she feels like strangling me.
Yep.
Sometimes I feel like throwing a pizza at her, but here we are.
And sometimes you want to kick the shit out of them if you could as well.
More than sometimes.
Absolutely. Do you get now that he understands you?
Janelle and me, we went through fucking hell. I wouldn't take it back for the world, because actually it's made me and my wife, we've had the most deepest, realest pain, sorrow, joy, happiness outside the superficial crap.
Yes.
There's such beauty in tragedy, and to be honest, I'm not sure if it's as much tragic as much as just life is tragic. I've never met anyone that doesn't go through their shit. Boy, does just circumstances totally alter relationships. We actually got married after I became disabled.
Oh, okay, so you've been married just a short while.
2 years, 8 weeks, when I couldn't even feed myself. I was told she was pregnant and had to make a life decision when I didn't even know how to shower myself.
And your child is how old?
He's now 2. We called him home. Our next child is due in 3 weeks.
So you... My goodness.
For 2 years of custody of the children from the 6-month mark of the disability. We were homeless for a month of it, which we had full custody. Only see them once on a Saturday. Court on top of everything else was too stressful, so we just handed the children over to him. Yeah, and that's probably a speck of what we've been through, yet at the same time what you shared would be a speck on the radar as well.
When you have a person in your family knowing someone that's disabled, a lot of things are more important than other things. Suddenly life is about balance. It's not worth fighting about things that you can't control anyway, and the stress of it just is not worth it. Life is more important than anything. We've watched a 3-month premature baby. We're changed forever. We are just not the same because we have seen someone before they were supposed to be born when their skin was so see-through we could see inside, we've seen it all. We're changed. We know that life is more important than all the other stuff that goes on.
And inside that relationships, I've said in most interviews, I learned the hard way the last 3 years. I'm so thankful that God created this world and everything in it and wants a relationship with us, and then on top of that relishes us being in relationship with each other, and outside any circumstances I find that an extraordinarily beautiful life. Fuck circumstances. Good days, bad days come and go. What matters is who you go through it with. I'd rather have a bad day in marriage than have a good day without being married.
Mate, write a song about that, play the guitar and you'll make $1 million. That's spot on.
Rather have a sheet take and lose some blood and watch you walk out. Have a nice life.
No, really, there's wisdom in
That's how
that.
we feel.
And we absolutely agree with you. You know, a lot of life displayed by the majority of the population is bullshit. It's see-through, it's shallow, it's not real.
Captain Selfie.
Through your smartphone in the ocean.
What's real is priorities, you know, life and struggling through your challenges and through your disabilities and still being able to smile and have a conversation with someone else. This is real. This is real. We struggle. You know, life is not easy. Who's going to say that it's easy? It's hard. Go through the day, even through all the dealings that you've got to go through and still, you know, keep your marriage and have a laugh and share a drink with your loved one. Isn't that what life's about?
Well said as well.
Many people go without Ferrari. A donation could help the life of someone that goes without a Ferrari. You too can help this crisis.
Proceeds will be kindly donated by Ferrari Foundation.
Third world debt is yesterday's news, but Ferraris will always be fashionable. Support this crisis. These people may never have a Ferrari. There are people all over the world. It's not too late. You too can help.
Thank you for your bravery in even talking like that.
Oh, good on you for stopping people in interviewing them. It takes guts to do what you're doing, and good on you for your courage and for your boldness.
Thanks, man. It was really cool to meet you. God bless you, bro. Have a kick-ass New Year's. God bless you, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See ya.
See you guys.
To this day, no family or friend talks about the event, mentions my disability, or involves themselves in my ongoing recovery.